will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll ride the back again here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The Noles pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Here comes a handoff. To make the stop after a short gain. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And the Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Horton. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Just underway, and This home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And tackled there by the defense. They moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. No huddle here for the offense. Tight end goes in motion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but it's a big gain for the 47. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The receiver makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This comes from offense moving quickly down the field. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. to the end zone, but incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. They flipped into the field and ready now for the second period. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Going after, knocked right through. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida State. He just sprints into the end zone. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
Here we go.
Tailback with another carry. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And the Tigers will try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the...
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here with running back. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Grab made by the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. They keep him guessing with a run. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another first down. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Porton. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Seminoles.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the outlet. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Horton. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. and it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First and goal, handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead.
That is the score. Florida State 28, Clemson 13.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out there, looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Porton. Quick catch over the middle. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. The Knowles will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw to his receiver, and it's a comeback route.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Knowles are moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Porton. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They are pouring it on now. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the PAT is good.
35, Clemson, 13.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burgess. The returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pressure is coming. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit just before the throw. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing for the receiver. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And the Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Oh, and he fumbles. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The ball is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Clemson, 19.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's Horton. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Jones. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. The Noles pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. Come to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Short completion there, second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Seminoles. A big defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the squib kickoff fields inside the 30. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they tack on the extra point.
Florida State, 49, Clemson, 19.